What up, Team Buckhouse? Welcome to the live stream. If you're not watching this live, you know what to do. Listen to it like a podcast. I'm so hyped to hang out with you guys. We've been on it. I think we've definitely been on it for about a week. Let me see. I guess I can't see because of live streams and stuff. But I'm gonna see how much have we been on it since the 18th. No, it's the 18th, 22nd. We're almost 10 days straight. 10 days straight doing stuff on the channel, whether it's a live stream or posting a long form video. So I'm pretty hyped on that. We're back to daily through the winter. We won't do daily through the summer. Just growth of the channel and working through things and figuring out what works for the channel, what doesn't. And daily winter, gotta do that. Summer, don't really have to do that. Still posted daily shorts through the summer. But you guys are here. You're hyped for the winter. Winter Park opened yesterday. Really wish I could have been there for that, but I got children. So I will not be snowboarding on Halloween until my kids are a lot older. So we missed that. Trailer Tom, how was Winter Park? Good to see you in the chat. Trailer Tom is the true legend. Comes out with really rad movies like Battle for First Chair, which he's been doing nonstop. He has gotten first chair on all 3 ski resorts that have opened in Colorado. So big shout out to our boy Trailer Tom. If you're not following his YouTube, he's been giving snow updates every single run. So go ahead, give Trailer Tom a subscribe, a follow, whatever you need to do. Robotex in the house. I have not got your package yet, but soon. Scooter Kid, can you look at the Rome Artifact Pro? Yeah, I can. I'll take a look. I used to ride the Rome Artifact. That was my daily driving snowboard back when it was rocker and a noodle. So yes, I would absolutely love to look at the Rome Artifact Pro. Honestly, let's take a peek at this snowboard. It's a little pricey. The flex rating is in the middle, 5 out of 10. I kind of like to ride 7 out of 10 with the flex, so a little on the stiffer side. Flex feels on snow, kind of medium, 5.5 out of 10. It's saying the rating score overall is an 83 out of 100. So I don't know how they fully pull that together. It's an all-mountain freestyle. So the Rome Artifact used to be just like a jibby board, all just for jib. So gross. Ability level. It's saying that, how does this website's crazy. Saying it, the ability level, it's not for beginners, saying intermediate, advanced, and expert are highlighted. But I can't tell which one it's saying for. It feels stable. Dampness is slightly above medium. Smoothness is slightly above medium. It's full camber. I like that. It performs well in soft snow, mid-soft snow, firm snow, and hard snow. It does not perform well on ice. It's a twin shape. It looks like they took the Rome Artifact, which was like their premier park board when it was kind of all about jibbing. They had it being like a all about jibbing snowboard. And now the medium stiff camber board, like the Capita DOA, it's the Never Summer, what is it? It's Capita DOA. Why can't I think of the name of it? What's the Never Summer board that everyone rocks? But there are these medium stiff camber boards has kind of become like the flagship for a lot of these companies to sell to park riders. And so that's what sounds like what they have for this. So it sounds like it'd be a Never Summer Proto. No, it's not the Fun. Is it the Fun Slinger? No. I can't think of it. But yeah, sounds like it'd be a solid like all mountain board for sure if you like to ride in the park a little bit. I live in the UK. I'm doing a ski season in Big White Ski Resort in Canada, learning to become a ski instructor. Leaving 22 days, cannot wait. Congrats, that's awesome. Sounds like you're about to have the raddest winter. I hope you have a blast. Dawson in the house, how we doing? Somewhere on the mountain, how we doing? Looks like they're opening up more runs at Keystone. Yeah, Keystone's open top to bottom now. I'm going to go out tomorrow morning, I think, and experience that. I wasn't planning on riding tomorrow. I was going to give my ankle more time to rest. But now that they're open top to bottom, I think I can go out and get a quick little TGB. Ski Doc in the house. What up, Ski Daddy? Your house, your car, wherever you are. If you need to get a wax from Ski Doctor, he'll pull up where you're at. Or if you want to host an event with the Ski Doctor, and he's running Buckhouse Wax this year. We got the Buckhouse Wax right here. Available for pre-order if you want to snag yourself a pair or a bar of Buckhouse Wax. 130 grams, all temperature wax. Super excited about that. It's currently on pre-order because they have not finished pouring all the wax. So grab yourself some Buckhouse Wax. And then once I have it in my hands, the real content will begin. Blam, there's your link to grab Buckhouse Wax. Best wax in the game. Fastest wax in the game. Ski Doc and Buckhouse Wax is a rad combo, right, Trailer Tom? It's like the ultimate duo. But seriously, if you have a business and you want to like do a team thank you event, or you want to like just show your team support in any way, or just run a cool event if you own a bar or anything like that, hit up the Ski Doctor. He's doing events now. It's become a major part of his business, which is really cool. So obviously he used to tune you guys. He can tune you guys up when you come on vacation. But if you have a business in Colorado and you want the Ski Doc to come pull up and pop up an event, it's a rad combo. Yo, Jonathan, Old Forge, upstate New York, just got 2 inches of snow last night. That's sick. Also, Killington, Vermont, and other areas in the East Coast already got some snow. It's time. It's time for the East to open up. Release the East. Get you guys shredding. Hey, Jonathan, what's your opinion on the Phantom Wax that supposedly lasts forever? I've never used it. I know I had a buddy that had it, and he said it lasts forever. I know it it changes the texture of your base a little bit. So I don't know if it makes your board stiffer or what it does, but I know I prefer traditional wax and the fact that you got to wax your board and like that. I enjoy the process of waxing a snowboard. I enjoy the feeling of a freshly waxed board. So I can see like the Phantom Wax like fills in the pores and kind of makes it very cohesive, but yeah, it does. I don't know. I haven't tried it. And I don't like talking trash about things that I haven't tried. Got to see you at Snowy Range this season. Don't forget. I know. The quest is in. Snowy Range. Even if it's just a strike mission. Hey, JB, your package is at your P.O. box. Got it. Well, tomorrow's Sunday. Can't get it tomorrow. I can grab it on Monday. Pick it up on Monday. Tell us what makes your wax better than Swix. I've always used Swix, but I want to try it out. Try it for yourself. You know, it's... I don't know what Swix got's going on with their wax, honestly, because I don't use Swix. I didn't use Swix before starting a wax company, and I don't, honestly, as I sit here in the chair, I don't have that plug for you to say what makes it better. I can tell you one thing about my wax that is better, and that's the fact that you're supporting me and my family and the process of turning my childhood dream into one bigger reality. It's got the Evolution logo on it, which is far cooler. You will get more wax with my bar. You know, it's 130 grams. It's a pretty solid bar wax. Most people, this bar wax will get you through the entire season. It's also green, which is my favorite color. It's pretty cool to get the wax in the color that you want. Now, I am launching this business. I am in the starter stages of all of this. And as I continue to learn about ski wax and get better and keep creating a business, I will have more answers for you. Why I'm better than Pearl, why I'm better than Swix, why I'm better than these other companies. But as of right now, if you buy Buckhouse Wax, you are helping me in the very, like literally the wax is for pre-order at this moment. You're literally helping me in the beginning stages of launching a legitimate product that is going to work. This wax is incredible. You know, it's a blend that many ski and snowboard wax companies use. So it's not like I just made it up myself. I didn't like go into the kitchen and come up with a wax. So this is the blend that the majority of ski resorts or ski wax companies are using. So it's gonna feel great. But yeah, I guess the best thing I can say is get some wax and give it a try. We'll come up with the pitches. It's all gonna come together. Don't you worry. I'm excited to have that full answer for you, Zach. Day job shredder. Ba, 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 ba. Thank you so much for the Fox, man. Keeping the Fox alive on these live streams. Appreciate you with the $5 donation. The donations do help a ton too, guys. And that's one donation towards the goal of 10. And I'll wear a costume on a live stream. Trying to find fun things to encourage you guys to donate through the little goal thing they got going on. It's all temperature wax, so it's blended for every weather. So whether it's cold, hot, or warm, or just medium temperature, this wax will perform at a high level for you. It's not specific temperature based, which only really matters if you are like competing in a ski race or something like that. Is Roman into Star Wars? Kind of. He knows of Star Wars. He watches the cartoons and stuff, but he has not. He's just about to get to the age where it's like, hey, let me show you a movie series called Star Wars. He's almost there. He watched Home Alone for the first time today and actually was like into it. You got some Montec set of skis. I don't know anything about skis. I've heard of Montec, so I know you bought like a name brand, but I don't know much about those skis. I'm sorry. I'll be at Keystone this weekend, December 12th. Looks like solo dolo this year from the East Coast. Send it. If you don't want to go on trips by yourself, though, guys, I have a solution for you. I'm hosting a Come Shred With Me trip. It's literally skiers, snowboarders. You do not need to be a snowboarder to go on this trip. And you don't have to be an expert snowboarder to go on this trip either. I just shared the link right there in the chat. It's an all-inclusive snowboard experience in Canada at Red Mountain. It's January 10th through the 14th, or the 14th through the 18th. Come shred with me in Canada. It's going to be an absolute adventure. We're just going to go explore the 5 peaks that Red Mountain has to offer. An ungodly amount of terrain to ride, and it's all inclusive. So you buy your camp spot, which it's super cheap. $2,250 for a 5-day trip to Canada is crazy. And you buy your camp spot, you buy a flight, and then we got you taken care of. Pete Creek Adventure Club, who is scheduled out everything. It's going to make sure you get from the airport to the hotel. From the hotel, you're going to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner with me. We're going to shred around. We're going to absolutely have a blast. And no matter your level, your ability, it's just about hanging out. It's about vibes, après ski, all that type of stuff. So come shred with me in Canada. Hey, is there a proper way to wax your board? I just have bought some new board and realized realized that I don't know much as I should. Do you have anything that I should know about a new board? Yeah, so new snowboards are going to come with pretty sharp edges, so be aware of that. Depending on the shape of it, your contact points might be a little sharp, but I recommend don't detuning your edges. Just let the snow detune your edges. They do come with factory wax, and depending on where you get the board, some factory wax is better than others. That will last you about 2 days of snowboarding, and then you probably should wax your snowboard. And then with Buckhouse wax, by the way. And then once your snowboard, and that's really all you know about new snowboard. New snowboards are ready to rock. They're ready to cook out of the gate. Strapping in and bouncing around your living room, like on your carpet and stuff, is a good way for you to understand the flex of the snowboard, where the pop point of the snowboard is. But for the most part, they're ready to rip right off the bat. What's your opinion on CT snowboarding? Have you been? Have I been? CT is Connecticut, right? I'm on resortskimaps.com. You can see everywhere I've snowboarded on resortskimaps.com. I think I've... What's going on? Yeah, Connecticut. I've rode in a good amount. 1, 2, 3. I've rode in Powder Ridge, Mount Southington, Ski Sundown, and Thunder Ridge. Thunder Ridge is like on the border. It's technically in New York. So I've ridden 3 of the 4 resorts in Connecticut. And they have mandatory helmet rules. You're not allowed to flip at the ski resorts. It's a little unique. If you want to see where I've gone snowboarding, check out resortskimaps.com. It's the raddest website in the game. It's really fun to see all the ski resorts in the United States. There's over 470 of them. 476 right now. How about the Capita Megadeth? Did a bit of off more. Did I bite off more than I can chew? I'm pretty skilled rider, but the interviews have me worried about relaxed riding techniques at the end of the day. Well, I'll tell you this. If you did bite off more than you can chew, if you come to my snowboard camp in June, I'll make sure that we get you all shaped up. Megadeth. Let's see what this snowboard is. Come on. What are you doing? It won't let me get rid of the pop-up. Okay. Positive camber. That's not a very crazy camber profile though. Reverse camber. Alpine V1 Tech directional flat kick tech. Okay. Camber board. It doesn't look like it's too camber. It's meant for free riding, all mountain and free riding. It's stiff. It's on the stiff side. I think you're going to be fine. It's just going to be a stiff camber board meant for ripping the mountain. If you try to butter on it, if you try to take it in the park, if you try to, tail press, do flat ground tricks with it, that's not what the board's meant for. It's meant for fast carving. So if that's your style, you're going to do great. Did we look up the K2 Fusion? When did you do your first double diamond? I have no idea, honestly, when I did my first double black diamond. It's got like an old school graphic. It's freestyle for the K2 Fusion. There is not a lot of specs on this thing. It just says freestyle. Let's try a different website. There is no information on that. Tate, I got you, man. K2 Fusion snowboard review price specs. That's a Burton. I am not getting a lot of information on this snowboard. Am I going to be at Keystone tomorrow? I think I might show up and quickly do a couple laps. It looks like it's flat profile. Maybe camber. Yeah, I'm really not getting anything on the K2 Fusion, so I'm sorry. I got nothing for you. Well, it gives wax a different temperature rating. So the different temperature of a wax, or like whether you need a cold temperature, like all temp, or a warm weather, is the snow changes as it gets colder. As snow gets really cold, it gets really pokey. So if you ever go snowboarding on a really, really cold day, you almost feel like I can't move at the start of the run. That's because really cold snow gets really pokey like this. Imagine all the snowflakes are really pokey and got like teeth like this. So on a normal day of snowboarding, those teeth might be like kind of like rounded. And so you just smooth, like you ride smooth on a warmer day. But when it's like -10 or 0 degrees, 1 degrees, like anything under like 20 degrees, it's really pokey, like like this. And so you put on a harder wax. The harder wax that you put on the snowboard helps you break those pokey things and slide better. And so, and it doesn't scrape off as easy. But the warmer the snow, so like say like springtime, it becomes really round and kind of like a ball. So then you need a softer wax. And a springtime wax is actually more meant to repel the dirt, help keep the dirt from collecting on the base of your snowboard to slow you down. Jason with the $5 donation, dude. Thank you so much for the $5. Appreciate it. My daughter got a stiff board, which the instructor noticed. What would you recommend for beginners? I think a flat profile snowboard is the best beginner to intermediate level snowboard. So the profile is flat and then it just rockers at the nose and tail. Personally, I think that's the best. You want something in the medium stiffness. You don't want a super noodly snowboard for beginners because if they lean back, they're going to wash out. So hybrid cambers are very popular with beginners as well, but I like flat profile the most. That Proteus snowboard, the one that changes cambers. So you can have it as a rocker, and then you can put it to flat profile, then you can put it to camber as the person gets better at snowboarding. Those are I think this is like the ultimate beginner snowboard. I'll make a video on it very, very, very soon as I take out the Proteus and rip with it. Boom, there's the link right there for the Proteus. If you want to check out that board, it changes shapes. So as you're a beginner, Proteus snowboard, it's not that heavy. There is a little bit more weight to it because it's got the cords in there to change the camber profile. That snowboard works though. And so, but it's not like this like ungodly, like the electric snowboard is the heaviest snowboard in the world. You should try out the kids plastic snowboard in front of City Market. I have one. Yes, I should. I was going to ride it in the backyard park. You can't take that to a ski resort because there's no metal edges. You actually will get in trouble. If it doesn't have metal edges, you can't take it onto a ski resort. Top to bottom is open at Keystone. I know I'm going to go give her a lap tomorrow. Wish me luck, guys. Going to start hitting my first jumps at Winter Park next week. Let's go, day job. They got a nice little one, dude, ready for you. I don't know what day of the week you can ride, but I'm thinking about going Monday or Tuesday to Winter Park. Evan, honestly, I've never even thought about the Proteus being a heavy snowboard. So I don't think it's that noticeable. The link for the Proteus that I shared too is my like pro model version with them, which is really cool. The Evolve board. Really rad guys at Proteus. Super small company. So it's the price of the snowboard is high, but truly you're getting multiple snowboards. It's the all-in-one snowboard. Hi, day job radical. Jason, I'm stoked that you caught the live stream, man. I have a backyard park and I'm making a box. What material should I put on the top of the wood to make it feel real? I can't think of the plastic. There's a specific, someone in the chat, I know you guys know this. There's a specific plastic you use for snowboard boxes. I can't think of it. Does anyone remember the name for the plastic for the top of a box. Live stream yawn. Sorry, guys, they happen. Normally, I'm in bed by 8:30. I go to bed early. So there's this icing thing. It's like a sleeve. Like if you hurt your elbow, like this is all an ice pack. And I put it, like now I'm having bad ankle problems. And I can like put my foot in and like ice my ankle. Obviously, you can imagine that's like a foot. Boom. If you don't have one of these as a snowboarder, I don't even have an affiliate link for this. I can grab one real quick. Let me grab your link. For icing limbs, there is literally no better ice pack. And trust me, I slam a lot and my body hurts a lot. So I know what's the best ice pack. All right, give me 2 seconds. I'll get you. Yes. If you're looking to recover your body in any way, shape, or form. I might rent an Airbnb next to a ski resort for New Year's. Do it. That's a ton of fun. What's the best way to train before the season starts? Skateboarding, other than twisting your ankle. Don't do that. That's what I did. Skateboarding is really good. Jumping on trampolines, getting in the gym, working out just so your legs aren't going to get absolutely cooked the first day you go riding. Let's say you go on like a 4-day snowboard trip. You don't want to go out and just be like sore and just so tired. So hitting the gym, getting in like some decent shape prior to your snowboard trip is huge. Is Keystone a basin better early season? Everyone's already saying Keystone. Keystone is by far the best early season snowboarding you can do. I want to hit Mohawk Mountain. I would have hit it already, but they got rained out when I tried to go. Bragging rights, the only open with a short blue run, then weeks before anything else is open. Yeah, so why is A-Basin open so early? Yeah, A-Basin opens early, yeah. Like to be one of the first ski resorts open. Even though it's a short run, it's still fun. I still have had some incredibly fun days early season at A-Basin. I've been posting a lot of like season 7 on TikTok. So I've never posted my vlogs on TikTok because, but you can post really long videos on TikTok, but I never posted the vlogs there because it didn't like the music I was using. But now they accept the music that I pay for, called Epidemic Sound. So now I can repost all of my my YouTube videos on TikTok, and on TikTok I post 3 times a day, period. And then I'm putting in these extra like vlog posts, and so I've been sharing a lot of the older YouTube videos there. And I say that because right now I'm sharing a lot of season 7, early season A-Basin, and they are so fun. Plastic snowboard would be crazy. Are you doing an East Coast trip this year? Ben, if everything works out great, yes, I will be heading to the East Coast this year. Have I tried a ripstick in the summer? I've jumped on a ripstick. I don't feel like that gives you like legitimate snowboard feeling. It gives you like back foot rudder feeling, but to me, like back foot ruddering is like sloppy snowboarding. Obviously, everyone uses the back foot rudder. It is needed in snowboarding at certain points, but legitimate carving the board, I think you can get a better feeling for that with other devices. A summer board's a great way to I rode for summer board for 2 summers, and it's a great tool to get the feeling of snowboarding. Oh, sorry, I'm yawning. My chat stopped updating. I gotta close it out and pop out a new chat. I also need to check Venmo and Streamlabs for donations. Venmo is good. Streamlabs is good. Pop out my chat. Holy smokes, don't do that. Next Colorado channel, what up? Back when A Basin did early season park, that was the jam. That's how I started park skiing. Yeah, dude. And now they'd have 0 park features. It's such a bummer. Keystone opened up with a pretty solid early season park, and they just expanded it and made it better and bigger. I haven't rode Keystone's new park yet. Just got my clue bindings. Looking forward to the speed. Let's go, dude. They definitely increase your speed strapping in for sure. Going to Killington this season. What's your opinion? Out of everything I've ridden on the East Coast, Killington's by far the best. It felt like I was at a West Coast ski resort when I was there. Killington was rad. What's the best way to... Oh, I answered that one. So you guys have any questions on gear? Has anyone gone out to the mountain yet? Anything like that? Normally 40 to 50 where I go snowboarding at Mount Southington. Temperature wise, that's pretty good. It's pretty toasty. Have I tried any of the Nidecker bindings? I have the Supermatics, but I haven't tried them yet. How much does my wax cost? For 130 grams, it's $30. The link, I already shared the link. I'll just share the link again. And you can find out all that information from buckhousewax.com. The domain was available. There's buckhousewax.com if you want to check out the wax in detail. Keystone's pretty icy right now. That's what happens when it's all man-made. Now it's getting ridden. It's warm temperature, so it's melting. So, yeah, you just got to expect you're going to be riding man-made snow, which is not soft. We need more snowstorms. It's when you need to mix the man-made snow in with the real snow, and that's when it feels really good. Waiting for something to open on the East Coast. There was little ski resort open for like a week. They closed now. I'm going to have to get myself a mini. I'm going to get myself a mini caffeinated drink real quick. Give me 2 seconds so I can stop yawning on this live stream. Got these like V8 energy drinks. They're like juices. Pretty good. Do you have spring wax on sale yet? I do not, because it's not the springtime. Honestly, I can't. I am one person that has a YouTube channel, and I'm starting a company. So everything's going to come out in phases and steps and stuff like that. So even just getting an all temperature wax out has been huge. You know, it's a huge step forward. And as you guys support me and get the wax and this thing grows, then other temperature waxes will come. Other things will come like wax irons and scrapers and things like that. So if you go on buckhousewax.com, there's not an insane amount of stuff available, but that's just because we're in the launch stage of this. Right now it's all for pre-order. It is being made. So the wax is coming. Over half of it's been poured, so it should be wrapping up this week. I say that, I don't know. I gotta reach out to the guy. Going to Colorado trip with 5 buddies. Should we rent our own? Should we get our own wax tools to wax, or just find someone to do it? Well, if you are looking to find someone to do it, my buddy Michael, the ski doctor, who uses Buckhouse wax, will roll up to your house, your car, wherever you are, whatever condo you're staying in, and you guys can bring all the boards out, and he'll tune them up super well, super nice for you guys. Or you can get the tools and stuff and do it yourself. But it is a little time consuming. Sometimes it's nice to have someone else do it. You know, it's like changing your own oil. It's definitely cheaper to do it that way. So if you bought your own wax tools, buy Buckhouse wax. You can definitely do it yourself. You're gonna save money. You can do it again and again and again. But if you're only going on trips, you're not snowboarding that often, but your stuff does need to get tuned up. Sometimes it's nice to just have someone like the ski doc tune you guys up, and then you're good to go. What's your opinion on late November Breck? I got a trip planned. Hopefully it'll be all right. It could be good. It could be bad. It all depends on Mother Nature and how much she's helping us make snow and drop in, those snowstorms. So a lot of it just depends on Mother Nature. I know we're about to have a really warm week tomorrow. I think it's supposed to be super warm. But last year on this day, there weren't ski resorts open. The first resort opened on, Wolf Creek opened, but then I think they had to reclose. But Keystone and Eight Basin opened on November 2nd last year. So the fact that we got to snowboard in October this many days has been so rad. I would love to make it out to Perfect North. That'd be a ton of fun. Is Revelstoke in British Columbia? I've been to Revelstoke, and we're headed to Red Mountain for my all-inclusive snowboard camp. I know some of you guys maybe have already heard this live stream, but all-inclusive adult snowboard camp in Canada. Come join me. Cheapest trip you can do. $2,250, all-inclusive. That's your tickets, the food, the place you're staying, the travel from the airport, all of that. Come rip with me. You be a skier too. Don't have to be a snowboarder. The most snow I've had in my driveway, we got over 3 feet of snow last Thanksgiving. And that was insane. Absolutely insane. We don't normally, last year we had 2 3-foot snowstorms, which are so uncommon for Colorado. They were wet and heavy. Day job, I believe it will. I gotta borrow Michael's day job to see if it works with the IR waxer. That's new tech. Day job, you're ahead of the game. What's the latest Keystone's ever closed? It was definitely then early April. They used to stay open it was always like the second week in April. But they've been closing like early April now and stuff. Losing like a whole week, 2 weeks of Keystone now. When is Roman going to Keystone or A Basin? I could take him tomorrow. I could take him to A Basin, but weekend, 1 run open, as many people, it's just not worth it. He will be okay. Waiting till Copper opens up. So Roman probably won't go snowboarding until Copper opens. He got the Epic Kids, so he only has 4 days at Keystone. So we got to be and Breckenridge, so we got to be very choosy when we use up those 4 days, because obviously I don't want to waste a Keystone day on just the white ribbon of death at Keystone. Yeah. The most snow in my driveway is also 3 feet. And a 3-foot snowstorm is a lot. I signed up for the box jam at Winter Park next Saturday. You gonna be there? Any tips? I didn't know they were doing a box jam. That's super rad. Winter Park's a great place. Tips for rail jams. Tip number 1 is go say hi to the refs or the coaches. Let them know that you're a fun dude. Be the person having the most fun. Usually having the most fun will get you really far in a rail jam. And have the most fun. The whole point of those jams are for fun. Even if you're not the best shredder, you get out there and it kind of pushes you to try new things and to do stuff. And if you are a good shredder, just know that you probably won't ride at your top level, because rail jams are really hard. Usually the speed is off. There's a lot of pressure. The features are getting hit a lot, so they're either like kind of worn in takeoffs or blown out landings. So just go have fun and bring a good vibe, and you'll really enjoy a rail jam. Who has the best night skiing? I would say Steamboat, because they still have night skiing park. Who has the better run at night? Probably Keystone. Echo's got some night riding too. And there's a Granby Ranch. I haven't tried it yet. I want to go out and try Granby Ranch night skiing. I didn't even know they had it till I went out there. Maybe get some solid snow mid-November summit. I mean, I can't pull. I'm on my phone, so I can't pull up the weather. I know we're gonna get some good snow, man. October was a pretty snowy month for us. So more snow is gonna come. Hesperus. I think that's the one that closed, right? In the southern Colorado near Durango. I'm pretty sure Skible owns it. And we took it off Resort Ski Maps because it's been closed for like the last 4 seasons. Because the person that the Hesperus is on someone's land, and I think they are having issues with the landowner and getting the property open. Day job, you'll love Granby Ranch. Granby Ranch was a vibe. Your wife will love it as well. Dude, solid. Thanks for the tips. I'm totally gonna have the most fun. Dude, Nick, I believe you, man. That's super exciting, dude. I don't think I'm gonna go to the Rail Jam. I mean, let's be real, I got a little bit of credibility to my name, so there's that. I don't want kids to feel like I'm taking stuff from them. Also, I'd rather host a Rail Jam. They're fun though. If it's my only way to snowboard, like I did the Rail Jam at Gilson, this little event. If you guys haven't seen that video, I'll snag it real quick. I did the Rail Jam then because it was another day of snowboarding in the middle of summer. Oh, there's a link right there. Am I planning to continue the Mount Hood camps for a while? Absolutely, as long as the government in Oregon can figure out how to keep the ski resorts open, since they're making it impossible for ski resorts to be insured. So Mount Hood's pricing all went up because they are having issues getting insurance for the ski resorts because the Oregon state is allowing people to sue ski resorts, and so all the insurances are backing out, and it's a huge disaster. There's a bunch, if you want to look into it, there's a bunch of stuff on it, but we need Oregon to get their stuff together because, one, I love snowboarding in Oregon. I get a lot of days every year in Oregon. Mount Hood's one of my favorite places on the planet, and Oregon is a beautiful state. So yeah, I love doing the camp. I love showing people one of my favorite places to snowboard and having a week of rad shredding. Keep the camp going. But I do know camp will be, I think camp prices got to go up a little bit this year because of that insurance issue. And because the day rates have all gone up, so camps become more expensive. And my plan is to bring it back to 2 weeks this year. So start with 1 week, and if we sell it out, then we're going to open up another week. So summer camp's going to be sick. Do you like the 5 Super Chair or the original 5 chair? I like the original 5 chair because it allowed the park lane to still be a thing. They ruined one of the best terrain parks in Colorado for that chairlift. How long have I lived in my current house? I've lived in this house for, we're going into 5 years. So for 4 years, going into the 5th year of being in this property. I got a really rad studio. Got the backyard park, really rad driveway, everything like that. But we are renting this place. I actually don't own this place. So obviously the dream is to eventually own something. Pretty hard to own something up where I live. It's very expensive up here in the mountains, but I work every single day. I come out and grind every day to achieve my goals and to live the life I live. And so we'll see what happens. I don't know if my chat's not loading up, or if you guys aren't asking questions. How are we feeling? How we doing tonight, guys? How's the chat feeling? Anyone watching the World Series? I think probably a lot of people are watching the World Series. What we got? see what we got for the score. Ooh, 3-4. Toronto's beating the Dodgers right now. And I think you say the bottom of the 8th. Is that how you say it? Seems like it's a good game. Do we end the stream and go watch the rest of the series? I'm not a big baseball fan, but I can respect a Game 7 of the World Series. Where did I live before my current place? I lived in Silverthorne, Colorado. I still live in Silverthorne, Colorado, but in an apartment building that I managed. And by managing it, I got really cheap rent. I was like the property manager. And so I got really cheap rent, and it really set us up. But then we got pregnant with our second child, and we just needed to get a bigger place. So we went looking, and we found this rad place. You and Roman should do the race of the Santas in Breck. Could make a cool video. Oh, the race of the Santas, huh? That'd be fun. How's the first day back on snow for Colorado ski resorts? It was good. I got first run down. I was like the first person in public to start making turns going down Schoolmarm. That felt so good. Dude, Rail Jam's only $15. Could be some swag, an adult category. Oh, yeah. I think Eldora's gonna be ready to open. I think Eldora is gonna be ready for opening day. They posted some sweet snowmaking pictures. Let's go. I love Eldora. Hey, don't ignore me. Is the little man gotten out yet? Sorry, no, I missed your OG gamer. No, Roman's not gotten out yet. He wants to get out, but I don't like to take him out during early season. I'm going to Park City in the spring for the first time. What should I make sure to ski there? Anything? I haven't been to Park City in years. Park City is a ton of fun. I don't know what you should go ride, but I know what you shouldn't ride. What you shouldn't do is you shouldn't be on the Park City side and try to take the gondola up and ride to the canyon side. You shouldn't do that. Pick a side and kind of stick to that side for the day. That's what I would recommend. Braden, there might be good snow. It all depends on Mother Nature. I want to go to Red Mountain trip, but I might go to Switzerland before because it's closed to Spokane. Nah, Nick, dude, come hang out with me, man. Come on, Nick. Dude, come to the trip, Nick. Here, I'll make it easy. I'll put the link in the chat. Come on, Nick. I'll bring some Evolution stickers. I'll hook you up. Well, if you can do both, Nick, I'd do both. Both would be rad. You should get out there with him. Or you should get him out there with you. I want him out there with me. But I just don't want him to get absolutely smoked and ruin his whole season and miss out on a lot of days with him because I took him out too soon. I do want to get out to Michigan. I like snowboarding in Michigan. Yeah, good thing is I get Monday and Tuesday for low crowd every week. Yeah. Weekday snowboarding is the best. Will you give out Evolution stickers for free on the mountain? Sometimes I'll pass out little slap stickers, but if you guys haven't snagged an Evolution sticker yet, could bring it up. You're going to want to get one of these. We have, obviously, the traditional one. They come in many colors and styles. You can get them in green, other colorways on top of them. Or we got the ski version as well. So snag an Evolution stickers. Grab the link for the stickers for you guys. do I ever ski? I ski when I split board. As I'm walking up, I'm skiing, and then I snowboard down. But if we can get a pair of skis, we'll be skiing. I've never been to Whistler. I would love to do a Whistler trip. If I taught Roman the lane concept, I can't teach him the lane concept right now because Roman can't do those quick turns. His turns are more, he kind of can do them, but Roman still kind of like takes big wide turns, everything like that. So until he gets more dialed in his snowboard carving, which I think this season he's going to become an absolute ripper. Until he can understand to stay in a single lane, everything like that, I don't bring him out early season. But yes, the lane concept is huge. Yeah, OG gamer, try snowboarding. You're going to love it. Come to the dark side. Awesome channel. Going to Breck for the first time in December. Is the snow anything like wakeboarding? So wakeboarding is very similar to snowboarding. Or sorry, snowboarding is very similar to wakeboarding, but wakeboarding is not very similar to snowboarding. As weird as that sounds. So like I go wakeboarding and all of a sudden I'm like, I'm a super solid wakeboarder, especially like at a cable park. I'm like, I can do these boxes, I can spin, I can 180 on, I can do all these cool snowboard tricks that I've learned snowboarding, and I can bring them to wakeboarding. But to be a wakeboarder and take it to snow is a lot harder because with wakeboarding, you're really used to this handle. So as a snowboarder, when I don't have the handle, then all of a sudden I get it. You gave me this cheat code. It's so easy to do things. Where if you learned with the easy way and then now the handle's gone, it's become a lot harder to do stuff. But the concepts, the body positions, how you move in this, like the water and stuff is similar. And if you are a really good wakeboarder, a lot of it will translate, but it translates more going from snowboarding to wakeboarding than it does wakeboarding to snowboarding. This year I'm going to record. This year we're going for a record-breaking snowfall this year, looking for around 330 feet by January. What? That's crazy. How easy is the 900 on a box? 720s on like a typical dance box are really like, that's usually what you can get. To get over 720, you really got to be pre-spinning on the traditional length of a dance box. If they are longer, the boxes are longer, then it's a lot easier. I booked the trip. No way, Nick. Did you just book the trip for Canada? Did we get a live stream book by Nick for the Canada trip? The Red Mountain one? Dude, I'm smiling ear to ear. I think that's what he's implying that he did. Yes, sir, I'm going. Let's go, Nick. I can't wait to meet you, dude. I can't wait to shred with you. Can't wait to eat breakfast and lunch and dinner with you. We're going to be homies, man. I'm so excited. I know Day Job's thinking about going. Alex Johnathan Turner has signed up for it. So I think there's a couple other people. Let's go, Nick. I'm so excited. I hear it's a massive ski resort. And hopefully, obviously, Nick, we get hit with the POW. Dude, imagine out there just ripping POW. You got to be an adult, Braden, to go to the camp. I meant inches, like 45 feet. That's funny. Dude, Nick, you just made my night. I just want you to know that. I'm so excited to meet you. So excited to shred with you. Let's go. I know, Braden, sorry. Life gets better once you become an adult. I can promise you that. And the biggest thing is why it's an adult thing is it's so hard with kids, like watching them 24/7, all kinds of stuff like that. So Red looks fire. I'm flying into 2 days early to go to Switzerland. Cannot wait, bro. Let's go, Nick. I'm so excited. When's the trip? There's 2 different sessions. You can do January 10th through the 14th or the 14th through the 18th. Lee edits. Here's the link right here. Check it out. You can be a skier. If you're a skier, you can still do this. You can still come shred with me. It's not a coaching camp. It's an experience camp. It's a hangout. Totally like explore the mountains. No matter what your ability level is, I will take laps with you, and it's going to be a ton of fun. I want to go. Unfortunately, I can't find time around. I'm going to see if life allows me to make the summer instead. All right, day job. I'd love to have you at the summer camp too, man. Summer camp would be sick. I get it though, day job. I've never boarded in Canada, so this will be a big milestone for me. It's different. It's definitely different than the United States. They get a lot more snow up there. Still light and fluffy, but it just gets more snow. I'm in Whistler at that time, or else I would go. Ah, bummer. Maybe the next time. I do want to hit up Whistler. Going to Revelstoke. Revelstoke last year was like one of my favorite trips. Except for I forgot to do one thing at Revelstoke that still to this day haunts me. But I'll have to go back to Revelstoke and do it. So, do you know the YouTube channel Mini Lilies? He posts good snowboarding content. I've never heard of him. I'll have to check him out. No, he does. I do not know him. Grab what you said though. Ever thought about collaborating with Ryan Purvis? Collaborations are hard with snowboard content creators. Normally it's just like, let's go shred together. I searched that name and I got 0 snowboard content. Would I? Absolutely. I'm sure eventually we'll cross paths, but as of right now, there's nothing on the to-do list with that. Hit my first board slide today after watching your video in the car an hour before the lift opened. Let's go. That's sick. Congrats on that. First board slide's a big milestone. I remember getting my first board slide and I was like, I'm gonna be a pro. I'm the best. I was like 17 or something. So funny. Kids at my age were already doing insane stuff. Switzerland, Idaho. That'd be a ton of fun. Which Keystone lifts do you think will be open in early December? Peru. Obviously the gondola and the river run chairlift. Why can't I think of that? You have I can't think of any of these names. Montezuma, Ruby Express, Ranger will be open. The Bunny Hill at the bottom of Peru will be open. Maybe Santiago. And Outback probably not. Maybe. If it all depends on Mother Nature. Japan would be sick. I've gone and rode Vermont. If you guys want to know where I've gone snowboarding, check out resortskimaps.com. I'm gonna throw the link in the chat right now. It has every single ski resort that I've gone to in the video of me riding that resort. So if you want to see if I rode your ski resort, check out that link right there. But also it's really cool to just see every ski resort in the United States. You can even do every ski resort in the world or in every single ski resort in a country. It's really, really cool. Top on my list is in the US would be Big Sky, Montana. I really want to hit. I have an opportunity to go with Gilson Snowboards, but it is over my wife's birthday week. Or birthday, like the trip's over my wife's birthday, and it's right after the Revelstoke trip. So I really got to see if that's even possible, and if my wife is cool with it. And then I want to hit some small ski resorts, dude. I want to go on the 11 ski resorts in 4 days, East Coast, Midwest journeys. Those are so much fun. So go grind out some small ski resorts would be a ton of fun. I see 2 boxes on my screen. Can I see you? Did the stream crash? I've had issues with the streams. No, it's saying it's still working. All right. We're about to jump off this stream. Don't forget, guys, you can get the camera that I've been rocking, the Insta360 X5. The X5 had a weird microphone port that I wasn't really stoked on, but then I picked up this new microphone by Insta360, and I was getting some killer audio with this. So I'm pretty hyped on this new microphone. So if you guys need like any of the camera setup I have, Insta360 X5 linked in the description with this rad microphone. That is my camera sponsor, super rad company. All my sponsors, Clue Bindings, you know, grab Buckhouse wax, Evolution stickers. Anyway, you guys want to support me, you guys help me do this for a living, and I'm so thankful, and I will do my absolute best to pump out ski and snowboard content for you guys just to say thank you. So you guys have 10 to 15 minutes of joy every single day, escapism, get better at shredding, things like that. Eventually, Carlo. I gotta go see Carlo this winter. That'd be a ton of fun. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. I hope you had a great weekend. I will have another video coming out tomorrow. If you're confused why I'm posting stuff that looks like there's so much more open, it's because I got so many videos from last season, which I strategically held till this year and didn't post them through the summertime. So more rad videos will be posting very soon. And with that, as always, thanks for watching. Keep evolving. See you guys tomorrow with the video. We're back to the daily